Top 3. Best Yamaha AV receiver. Number 3. Yamaha RX-A8A Aventage 11. 2-channel. It's finally here. The big boy that everyone has been waiting for a long time has finally arrived, and with everyone else we cannot but feel excited by this fact. You see, Yamaha started a complete overhaul of their entire AV receivers lineup, but the first batch included the more consumer-friendly RX-V series, and only the smallest of the Aventage models, the RX-A2A. So everyone else waiting for the bigger units were left in the cold until their second run, which completed Yamaha's Aventage refresh. So in today's Yamaha RX-A8A review, we will be testing their top-tier AV receiver and determine if it is a worthy successor to such an iconic series. Another standard feature is voice control. Yamaha made sure to add support for both Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant, but obviously if you want to use these, you will need to have an external device like an Echo Dot or Google Home device. You also have the ability to use Apple Siri voice control through the AirPlay 2 app in your mobile device. And since we mentioned AirPlay 2, we should talk about the streaming and multi-room capabilities of the receiver. As with most Yamaha. Number 2. Yamaha TSR 707. 1. While not vastly important, the appearance of a receiver can still add to the tangible feeling of actually getting a truly solid product. With that being said, it's safe to say the Yamaha TSR 700 completely excels in that category. What you'll immediately notice on the unit is the large volume knob directly in the center of the chassis. It's definitely an interesting choice, being that the volume knob is usually placed to the left or right, but I think it makes the device look really unique personally. Towards the top left is a Yamaha logo, and towards the bottom right is the TSR 700 branding. Directly to the right is a physical selector that lets you navigate the menu manually if you wanted to browse that way, rather than use the included remote. On the faceplate, there's information regarding zones and pure direct, as well as a really nice looking blue LED display when the unit is turned on. This display shows a bunch of useful information like the current sound profile, source information, and even the current input. It's certainly helpful and provides the kind of quick info at glance that you'd want. A minor nitpick would be wanting the display to be a little bigger, but it's nice it has one at all, honestly. The bottom left is where you'll find the power button, as well as a host of useful connection options like the USB slot, the EPOW mic input, and the headphones input. With regard to size, the TSR 700 is pretty average. Number 1. Yamaha RX-A4A Aventage 7. 1. It seems that Yamaha had decided to refresh their entire AV receiver lineup, but rather than changing all their units in one go, they split the changes into two parts, with the first batch, including the more budget-friendly RX-V6A and RX-V4A, along with the smaller of the Aventage units, the RX-A2A. The second batch came with the refresh of the higher-end Aventage receivers that included the RX-A4A, the RX-A6A, and the top-of-the-line RX-A8A. And so today in our Yamaha RX-A4A review, we will be testing the best 2 channels receiver they have in their arsenal at the moment. But streaming is not restricted only to its online services, as you can also use the receiver to stream audio from a NAS server or network drive you have connected to your local network. We already mentioned above about its USB streaming capabilities, so the last thing we need to mention is its Bluetooth support. The unit comes with Bluetooth V4. 2, and it can be used to stream music to a Bluetooth-enabled speaker or headphones. But except from the above features, there are many more on offer, and we will try to include everything here. One is HDMI to HDMI upscaling to 4K resolution, if you prefer this to be done by the receiver instead of your TV. Now if you should use this or not depends on how.
Check out the description for more information in latest price.